It is time for Leadership of the Leaf Sidebar episode. A sidebar is an informal conversation between Austin and Dice. Listen in on random topics as the hosts take a break from leadership and lean into opinionated conversations. Yes, grab a cigar with a drink and put some smoke in the air.
All right, welcome everybody to another episode of Leadership of the Leaf. This is a sidebar. That's right, it's a sidebar episode, and my name is Dice.
And I'm Austin.
All right, Austin, what's up, man?
What's up, brother? Did you get your fucking cigar lighted?
I finally got it to light properly after struggling before we started. Struggle bus, yes.
Struggle bus hard.
Well, that's because my lighters wasn't working. It's a little cold. Lighters don't like the cold, sir.
You want to know? I keep my cigar lighter in my jacket pocket so it stays slightly warm.
Maybe you should
helps out.
Save that for a lesson of the leaf or something. I don't know. Fuck you. How about that?
All right, what are you smoking, Dice? I want to know what is Dice smoking and what Hennessy, if anything, is he pairing it with? Because who gives a shit at this point? It's Hennessy. We don't care.
Well, I'm 100% drinking Hennessy. Drinking Hennessy. Very specific for this episode because it is very touching to me. The cigar I'm smoking is a La Giana Angelic. It's a 6x54. It's an Ecuadorian Connecticut shade. Binder is Honduran. Filler is Honduran. But what makes this cigar is a little special, other than the sweet tip, because it's definitely a sweet tip, is I don't know if you can see it on air. I took a picture of it. It has a Maduro cap. Yeah. But the Maduro cap is like a halo to fit the whole angelic theme of the cigar.
Nice. I do see it. It looks great. You said you're drinking Hennessy VSOP.
And you are absolutely correct. And you are what are we doing here? What are you doing?
What am I doing? I'm smoking a cigar.
What cigar is that? Come on.
Oh, you want to know? Yeah, I'm smoking a Dunbarton Mi Izquierda Tricky Treca. It's the red band. I probably butchered the name.
You probably did.
Apologies. The wrapper is Connecticut broadleaf. It's a Connecticut broadleaf wrapper. The binder is Nicaraguan. The filler is Dominican, and the Dominican and Nicaraguan. This is a full-bodied cigar. But I lit it and inhaled, and I was like, pepper.
I seen
red
that.
Pepper.
I seen that.
I was like, oh shit, I forgot. Yep, it's a Mi Izquierda.
You was not quite ready for that. I saw that.
No, my last cigar was a little bit more mild, and so I was not 100% ready for the M80-esque of the Mi Izquierda, because it punched me in the face.
Oh man, this sidebar episode it's a sidebar episode by all means. And sidebar episodes is where we just go off the cuff. There's no script, there's no anything, we just talk. This sidebar, I want to talk about some people that have entered my life, and I believe some of these people have entered your life, and I'm pretty sure you can share some people that have entered your life as well that are no longer with us. These are people that have gone on to whatever religion you want to fill that need, but they have gone on to a better place. But I personally don't want their names forgotten is the right word, forgotten. So I want to make sure their names are said on this episode.
Yeah. This episode, we both had several people on this list that have been mentors to us, and I would say in different ways, because it was different things that we needed from them at that time, and they're all great people that have all taught us something in some way, shape, or form, and we owe whatever little success or whatever success we have in some way, shape, or form to these guys, and whatever. So we want to say their names on episode, so they're not forgotten. We invite you guys to take the time, put some smoke in the air. Cheers to whoever helped you guys out or gals out in your life. Whoever helped you get to where you are, that may or may not be with us anymore. And this is not a sad episode. This is not meant to be sad. This is meant to be a remembrance and a celebration of life. There's no being sad for those who've passed on. There's only the remembrance of the lessons that they taught us, the being happy that they were in our life, gave us their life, gave us their time, gave us their wisdom, and celebrating their life for whatever short or long time we had them for.
Saying that, when I started off, I would say I wouldn't say I was young in my career. I'm gonna say I was mid in my career, my first career or whatever, however you want to look at that. And there was a gentleman that I came across. His name was William Cornett. He passed, unfortunately, for whatever reasons. I'm not going to go over how or why people have passed. I'm just go on and touch that William Cornett in my life, for me, he was the even kill kind of guy. He wasn't rambunctious. He wasn't mean. He wasn't any of these things. And he taught me to be a little more compassionate to certain situations. He was the one that put me on a level ground to where I wasn't mean all the time. Hey, Austin, you worked for me before. I can be a fucking asshole. Let's be honest. I'm a hard ass when it comes to certain things. Yeah, I can be a hard ass when it came to certain things. He's the one that taught me you don't have to be a hard ass all the time. All the time. William Cornett. He was a good friend of mine. I've known him for a long time. Unfortunately, he passed quite some time ago, but I want to make sure his name is out there. Much respect to that gentleman. He helped shape the yin and yang of my leadership, let's say.
And I think that's awesome. The first thing I want to say is not somebody who necessarily taught me anything, but there was somebody I supervised, and it was the first time that somebody actually passed under my supervision, unfortunately he took his life, and it's very unfortunate, but it was the first time that I actually lost somebody, so it grew me. It taught me a lot as a leader, just based on the fact that I had to lose somebody, and to realize that the things that we say matter, the intuition that we have as leaders, the reason we get out from behind our desk, the reason we get out and we talk to somebody, it matters. I don't want to, I'm hesitant to say his name on air, and it's just purely because of how recently he passed. But I do want to say, be realistic and realize that what you say, what you do, who you think may be struggling actually matters. But yeah, he helped make me realize that things that I say do have repercussions. The next person I want to give a shout out to is somebody you and me both worked with. We celebrated his life. It's Richard Replinger.
Yeah.
Richard Replinger, better known as Rep. Man, that guy, I met him and I was like, this dude's a fucking asshole. I was young in my career. And I was like, this dude's a fucking dick. And then as I got to know him, as I got to talk to him, I realized he cared. He just was not good at communicating.
Yeah, he was definitely not a very prolific communicator. I will say that. I will also admit this little. I'm gonna admit little tidbits of information as we go along. I did not know his first name for a very long time. I just known him as Rep for I knew him a little longer than you did, a lot longer than you did. I just knew him as Rep. And when I first met Rep, I was like, what is this guy's deal? What is his problem? And the thing is his communication was very poor. But what he was actually communicating was fucking jewels of wisdom. There was times where I know he was sharing something with me, and then he would fucking like slightly tap me on the head with like paperwork or whatever and be like, fucking listen to what you're saying. And I'm like, what? Shit, I didn't even think of it that way. You're right, man. You're right. It's like, so go out and do what you need to fucking do, and then we'll fucking go have a beer afterwards or whatever. And that's the kind of guy he was. He was going to make sure whatever needed to be done was going to get done one way or another. With you or without you, it was going to happen. And if you knew Rep, you was going to be with him. At the end of the day, you was going to be with him.
Yeah. And Rep, I sat there and I was a newer supervisor, and he would sit there and he'd talk to me, and he's very harsh in the way that he talked to me. And I was like, why is this guy a dick? And then suddenly I realized, like, he's not, like, he doesn't mean to be a dick. He's just trying to communicate what is actually happening in just a very straightforward and blunt manner. And I realized, like, oh, yeah, that makes sense. It is what it is. We're not giving away the reason why they passed, whatever the reason is, but like, it's just what the lessons that we learned. The person that I lost, I do want to say his name. I in the middle of this whole thing, right? We're talking opinion. There's a guy named John Mills, and I had to read his name 3 times. We did a roll call, and we had to ask where he was and all that sort of stuff, and it was very moving. It was very tragic. We went to he was very young, he was 24. Wow. And it brought me to tears, and he took a permanent solution to a temporary problem, and it was very sad, but it made me realize how precious life was.
It's one of those situations, especially when they go so young. I think anyone under really 65 is young to me. And you can go ahead and count my age. You can talk shit, whatever you want. But anybody under that age, and then when they go so young, however the reason, whatever the cause, whatever they think they need to do, is one of those, like, that you always second question yourself. Did I listen enough?
Yes.
Was there something there that I could have intervened? There's always a little nugget. And I labeled this episode of the sidebar, wisha, coulda, woulda. Like, I wish I could have done this. I wish I could have done that. I wish I could have talked to them more. I wish I could have, whatever. Yeah. But you don't live their life. The only thing you can do is be there, especially in a leadership role, a friendship role, whatever role you are in. The only thing you can do at that time frame is listen. But it's one of those things like, did I listen enough? You always second question and guess yourself. There's another gentleman that we bump heads. We bump heads all the time. But we both wanted the same thing. What's plan A? What's plan B? Make plan A happen. Right. So your plan B and my plan B could be different, but they're both geared towards plan A. And David Cummins, I call him Dave. We both want plan A to happen. We both had a different vision of plan B. We both had a different vision of plan C. But at the end of the day, we both respected each other enough to know that plan A was going to happen. However it came about, however we attacked the same situation, we both wanted the same thing. And realizing at the time when we knew each other before he passed, we both came to an agreement that we both want the same thing. And we both would sit down and listen to each other and figure out the best route to go. Now, that doesn't mean we still agreed on certain aspects. We still disagreed. We still bump heads. We still like, fuck you and fuck you back. But we both made plan A happen. And just because I discredit what he thought was plan B, doesn't mean he discredited what I thought plan B was. We both had the same mindset. But you can tell that we both was raised different to get to plan A. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I believe you worked with Dave as well.
I did. I met him in a different capacity. He was a trainer when I met him, so I got to learn from him when I was a little bit younger.
Oh, that's nice.
And so I got to learn from him a little bit when I was a little bit younger, and then I worked underneath him as I kind of grew up, and I had a deep respect for the way he handled business. Maybe I didn't agree with him. Maybe I did in certain aspects, just the same as I did. Maybe I didn't agree with you, or I did. It was very much the person who taught me to sit there and listen to other people and realize that just because they have a difference of opinion does not mean that they're trying to accomplish a goal that's different from yours. And I realized that. And yeah, I again, a younger individual. He's older than I am, but I'm like, I'm creeping up on his age, and I'm like, there's no way I can pass that young. But yeah, he definitely taught me to respect. Maybe I didn't agree with somebody, but I still had to respect their opinion and listen to what they had to say, which I was very important.
Here's another little known fact. Dave and I, behind closed doors, we argued to the nth degree, to the point to where we did not speak, I want to say, friendly to each other for, I would say, almost 2, maybe 3 weeks, maybe going on a month or whatever, until he saw what I showcased for the team, and until I saw what he showcased for the team. It was only then, it was one of those, like, I'm always picked last until they see how I play the game. He was one of them that he would, 100%, he would pick me last until he saw how I played the game. And it was vice versa. I would pick him last until I saw how he played the game. And then after that aspect, we both had a mutual respect for each other to where we both was like, this motherfucker can play the game. He's good. I would pick him first every single time. And I would do the same for him. I talked to him for years and years after we both no longer worked for the same company. And it was, I'm going to say it was a little blow when I found out that he was no longer with us. It was detrimental.
Yeah.
But I mean, that doesn't,
I found out,
it doesn't change anything.
No, I found out from a mutual friend, a subordinate, and he told me, he's like, hey, I don't know how to tell you this, but this guy's gone. And I said, what do you mean? Like, gone? Like deployed? Like he moved on to a different company? Like, what are we talking about? He's like, no. He's gone from the earth. And I was like, oh shit. It blew my mind. I couldn't. I never in a million years thought he was gonna leave that early. I thought I'd be like close to retirement age before like I'd see his name in an obituary. There's another guy that taught me how to, for lack of a better term, embrace the suck. And the reason he always said that, this guy was in his 50s, mid 50s. It was Scott Hornsby was his name, and I met him probably later 40s, early 50s, and I was just a young guy coming up, not knowing any better. He kind of took me and said, like, chill out, young buck. It's not that big of a deal. This too shall pass. Like, it's yes, they made a mistake, but their intentions were in the right place, type guy. Man, he kind of taught me just by his actions. It wasn't necessarily like he took me under his wing. He mentored me. It was more of a, he led through example of just how he interacted with people, that it didn't matter if he'd been in the company a year or 20 years. Didn't matter. He treated you the same. He treated everybody. He wanted to make sure he was fair. He was honest. He made sure that you understood the problem. Yeah, it definitely was one of those guys that treated, that kind of said, hey, like, maybe not everything is the end of the world. Maybe not disrespect isn't the end of the world. Maybe they're just having a bad day, type lesson. And I really think Mr. Horn. I always called him Mr. Hornsby, because he was just that. To me, I was young. I was always raised to be polite, but he was always that guy that just kind of sat there and taught everybody that maybe life wasn't so serious that you couldn't have a little fun, but maybe not everything was as serious as a disrespect and a punch in the face when somebody disrespected you. And I always appreciate that about him. He was very even-keeled. Just a great guy.
Yeah, I had someone similar to that, and you worked with him before too, where you didn't take everything exactly on the nose as it always seemed, right? Everything wasn't just always against you. Some things you just have to let pass, learn from it, and move on, right?
Yeah.
Bobby Beatty Sr., he was a very close friend of mine. He passed recently, and the things that he taught me is untangible, because there was things that happened throughout my career that he helped along the way. He was like, hey, just because this guy yelled at you doesn't mean you need to sulk. You don't need to have this attitude about it. You are who you are, and move on. That you're going to meet people like this in your life. Just buck up, be the man that you are, and keep moving forward. Keep doing the positive thing that you're doing. Keep doing what you do best, and don't worry about people like that. I mean, it sounds similar to what you was just saying. I mean, you worked with Bobby before. He's just one of those kind of guys, right?
Yeah, I met Bobby after he had taken a leave of absence for his health, and I remember the first time I met him, and I was like, "Who the fuck are you?" type thing. Like,
hey, baby boy.
Hey,
baby boy, let me help you, boy.
Yeah, and I was like, I don't know who the fuck you are. Like, I don't know your work ethic. I don't know who you are. I don't know what you know. Like, he had taken a leave of absence when I joined the company, and he came in, and he kind of was like that low key. He would look at you, watch what you did, and he would either give you okay, or he'd be like, hey, did you think about, have you tried, type guy. And I was like, oh shit, that's a good idea. And he was always that guy to offer you the quick, I don't want to say not quick, but to offer you the poignant, straight to the point life advice, to where you'd be like, hey man, doing all right, baby? You okay? I remember I met him. I moved on. I moved to a different position. I came back and I stood in the office and I was talking with somebody else, and he walked in the office and I saw him and I was like, "What's up, Bobby?" And he goes, "Oh shit, Austin, how are you doing?" And a big smile, gave me a big old hug, and I was just like, everything's right with the world. Everything is exactly the way it should be, right with the world, because he knew exactly who I was. He knew what I was about. I knew what he was about. And he knew exactly how to get whatever was needed to be done. And he always knew how to, if you were struggling with personal things, with professional things, whatever it was, he knew how to kind of pull you through it and say the right thing at the right time to just kind of get you through your funk. And his presence is sorely missed. I've talked to many people about his passing, and every single person I've talked with has been, "Damn, are you serious?"
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Yeah." And they go, "Shit, that sucks." Like he was one of the best ones. And it just sucks.
Little known facts or secrets. Here you go. When I first met Bobby, he's a little older than I was, and I'm trying to figure people out, right? We talk about basketball. This motherfucker was like, "I can play ball." And if you look at Bobby, you be like, "You don't play ball." So we played ball.
Play ball.
We met on a weekend. We're still kind of new to each other. We met on the weekend and we played 1-on-1. We played a total of 4 games 1-on-1. Austin, I'm not lying to you, and I kept it under my hat for the longest time because I didn't want to admit it. That motherfucker beat me 3 games in a row, 1-on-1. 3 games in a row.
Damn.
He's not fast. He's not quick. He's not any. He fucking just played basketball by the numbers, and I don't want to say he whooped my ass. The first game, he whooped my ass. The second game, he won. The third game, he won. I said we played 4. By the third game, he's an older gentleman than I was at the time. He was tired. I got it. And I took advantage of it, and I won the 4th game. But he beat me 3 games in a row. No problem. Hands down, I'm not going to try to belittle anything about it. I was doing my best Westbrook. I was doing my best Kyrie Irving, my best Allen Iverson. I was crossing over, taking it to the hole, like doing whatever I need to do. He beat me. Hands down, no problem. And I understand we was just playing whatever, but during that play, I earned a whole different level of respect for him because of that. Because he didn't talk shit. He didn't talk trash. He didn't do what Barquette would do. You know Barquette. He didn't do what Barquette do. Barquette made me want to fight on the basketball court. He just was like, "Hey, baby boy, hey, I scored again." I was like, all right. So the next day at work, he was like, "Hey, solo you, man. I ain't going to say nothing." So people would ask, and I was like, "Yeah, we play ball. Yeah, he won, I won. We won, whatever. We played whatever." But truth be told, he whooped my ass 3 games in a row. No doubt. And that was the budding of our relationship. I would say friendship, but I would say relationship because I befriended him, but he was a very, very strong mentor for me coming up in the game. Without him, I wouldn't have advanced as far as I did. So the names on my list, and you can say the names on your list. The names on my list, I want to make sure they live forever. William Cornett, Richard Rupplinger, David Cummings, Bobby Beatty,
John Mills, and Scott Hornsby. All of these guys, every single one of them, have imparted knowledge that they don't know, or they do know, maybe they don't know, have imparted knowledge that have shaped in some way, shape, or form our leadership styles, have taught us good lessons, bad lessons, whatever the case is. They're missed. Wish we could have done a lot of things, right?
Wish we could have, would have.
I know I meant. Yeah, wish we could have, would have. Man, there's times where ever since you called me and told me that Bobby passed. I know Bobby because I met him, but I saw him through your eyes, and come to garner a respect for him myself, realizing that he wasn't just somebody. He wasn't just anybody. He was somebody. And I met him. I talked with him. I learned from him. And I was like, damn, that dude knows more than I'll ever get out of him. And more than I could ever could have time to sit there and just get the knowledge from. And they're all missed. They're all taught us some sort of lesson about leadership, whether it's good, bad, right, wrong, different. Man, all of them gone too soon. All of them missed. So whomever you may see, that impacted y'all's lives, whoever impacted your leadership journey, put some smoke in the air, cheers them. Just give them a shout out every once in a while, to the ones that we miss, to the ones that we want to be around forever that is not possible. Thank you for all the lessons. We salute you and hope your lessons are never forgotten.
One more small little fact. And you can contest to this. I don't let anyone in my domain. I don't like people coming to my house. I don't like people coming to stay the night. I don't like people visiting my house, especially without me knowing, this whole nine. And you can probably count on one hand, and I know people say that, but I am seriously, right now, I only can count 2 people on one hand that has ever stayed the night at my house. One person that has stayed at my house is you. You have stayed and slept in my house under my roof before. There's only one other person that has ever came to my house and slept under my roof before, and that was Bobby Beatty. Only 2 people in my life that I have grown up with, that I have mentored or been mentored by or been friends with, even friends, close friends, have not stayed at my house. Only 2 people have stayed. I had people come over before, but they only stayed a few hours. These are the only 2 people that have ever slept under my roof. Austin and Bobby Beatty. So if that tells you what kind of caliber person that is, there you go. For Dice. That caliber person for Dice, because he doesn't let or allow people to stay in his house, under his roof, drink his Hennessy. Everybody knows I don't share my Hennessy. Drink his Hennessy.
That's fact.
And
I feel very safe when I go to Dice's house. And
there's only 2 people. There's only 2 people, and you are one of the 2 people, and one of the 2 people have passed away. Austin, don't pass away on me. Stay there. Stay right there. Stay my co-host.
I'll be honest. I don't plan on passing away anytime soon. I'm just saying. I think
I appreciate that.
My wife might resurrect me and kill me again if I pass away. But no,
but that's a true statement.
We always, 100%. I think there's probably about 1, maybe 2 people that I would actually allow to stay at my house. One is an old friend from elementary school, and the other one's Dice. I don't allow people to stay at my house. I don't care to have people. I don't care to have people around my kid, unless you're good people.
That
so
part.
If you're not good people, you're not around my kid. So yeah, to the ones we lost, man, they're gone too soon. They're always wish we could do more. Always, wish we could tell them something. So, with that being said, I highly encourage you to take the time, write a letter, send a text, email, make the phone call, whatever it is, to call that person, email that person, text that person, send the letter. I don't give a shit. Whatever it is.
Yeah.
Let them know the impact that they had on your life. One,
Right.
it could save their life. Two, it could make their day as their final days come down. Who knows? They may be sick or whatever, and you may regret that. I highly recommend investing in what I call regret insurance, and that's telling people how you feel about them while they're still here.
And that is 100% why I labeled this episode Wish I Shoulda Coulda. Because if someone passed away, you don't want to have that in the back of your head, like, I wish I did this, or I could have done that, or whatever. I wish I coulda, woulda, whatever. Don't have that wish I coulda, woulda. Go ahead, reach out to whoever you need to. Keep in contact, stay close, whatever you need to. If that person, it doesn't necessarily have to be a mentor, a leader, or anyone. If that person is something in your life, you don't want to find out a week later that they passed away and you're like, damn, I wish I shoulda, coulda. Keep that in the back of your head compared to leaders, family members, friends, whoever it is in your life. And I know this is a very horrible segue. Very horrible segue. I'm acknowledging that now. That cigar that you're smoking, wisha, coulda, woulda, bought a 5-pack, or bought a box.
Heavy episode, and I echo your sentiments.
Well, I mean, I don't want to.
We don't mean this to be a heavy episode.
I want.
No, I agree.
Yeah.
We don't want to have this be a heavy episode. What we'd rather have is a celebration of life. If you've ever been to NOLA, and I've talked to New Orleans, they don't have funerals. They have a celebration of life, and that's what we want to have. It's a celebration of life. So to celebrate the life of this cigar, Mi Querida Red Band, man, this thing punches you in the mouth, and the tongue, and
I like
everything. It's spicy. Spicy.
That's a spicy meatball.
It's spicy meatball. It's a great cigar. I absolutely have enjoyed it. It's bold flavors, complex. Man, it's so good. There's leather, spice, peppery, earth, all that fun stuff. I would probably say this cigar particularly is slightly spicier. If you like the spicy, I would probably. It's a Mi Querida. It burns great. It's Dunbar tobacco. I haven't had any problems with it. The whole time I've been talking, it hadn't gone out on me once. It's complex. I'm gonna have to give this box worthy. Mi Querida. Okay. It's a great cigar. I would not. It's complex enough to where I could pick this up at any point and I could smoke it and I could be like, ooh, I got this note out of it this time. Ooh, I got this note out of it this time. Oh man, this really hit the spot after this chili dinner that I had, or whatever, this jalapeno, whatever. Like it's really good. It's heavy enough to end the night on. Yeah, I'm not upset with this cigar. I'm gonna have to give it a box.
What are you drinking with it? I forgot to ask. I don't think you said. Did you?
I did not. I'm drinking a Holding Station wheat whiskey.
Okay. Okay. Well,
So
truth
the
be
whiskey
told,
is very caramel, sweet, esque whiskey, which kind of helps balance out that spiciness.
truth be told, I picked the cigar for this episode specifically because it's angelic and it had the little halo on top because I knew what the subject matter of this episode was talking about. It's definitely a sweet cap. So if you're a sweet cap kind of guy, don't go get this cigar. If you don't like sweet caps, do not get the cigar because it's 100% sweet cap all the way through. The Maduro, they soaked it in like some kind of honey or something like that to get it that sweet cap. So it's 100% sweet cap. It stayed a sweet cap the whole time. There's a light white pepper to it with some cedar undertones, but I'm getting very much sweetness with it. If I had to decide right now on this cigar, it will 100% be a box-worthy cigar. I know, sweet cap, box-worthy dice. Wow, what is going on? But the smoke of the cigar has been phenomenal. The flavor profile has been great. The burn has been great. The sweetness isn't overpowering to where it's like ill, but it's definitely, without a shadow of a doubt, is going to stay a sweet cap. The sweet cap is mellowing as I drink more and smoke more, but it's definitely stayed a sweet cap. Not an overly sweet cap, but it's 100% a great cigar. It's mild too. It's not full body. It's not full body at all.
Nice. Okay. Well, until next time, I'm Austin.
And I'm going to stay Dice.
And great leaders smoke great cigars.
There it is. He said it, folks. All right. Facts.
Thank you for listening to Leadership of the Leaf. The comments and opinions expressed by the host and guests does not reflect the opinions of those that broadcast this show, nor does it reflect any of our affiliates.